excuse my lipstick on there. I'm 25 years old. That's good. Hi guys. Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're doing makeup and mimosas, which is basically where we're gonna be drinking our mimosas, got my lipstick lips on here, and running down this makeup tutorial for you while talking about some interesting kind of like current event topics. Not necessarily like politics or anything like that, just like current, you know, things that are going on, shows, stuff like that. First YouTube video, so I will take any type of feedbacks, but just remember, like, I really don't know what I'm doing here. But if you want to see this marine life look, not mermaid because that's just overdone, but like marine life look, then stick around, grab your mimosa, let's chat, let's pick a topic, let's talk about it. While we do this, let me scoot in. Okay. So I'm just going to talk about random topics and I would say, hey, leave me a topic, but I don't actually have like anybody, I don't think anybody would actually answer about how we feel. I decided to do like an ocean mermaid, not mermaid, but I was literally the original mermaid. The Huda Beauty Electric Obsessions palette, dark shade here. Oh wait, but before I do that, the Juvia's Place, the Magic palette, and I'm gonna use Banana. Okay, so let's get into our first topic. And why do I always do this? I always forget to put my tape on. Got our tape on. Start with a little bit of yellow. Excuse the fact that, yes, my brushes are not the cleanest. For some reason, my Morph brushes don't have numbers in the middle. Okay. So the first topic, the Photoshop. Let's talk about Photoshop. Grab your mimosas. I'm 25. Okay, so we're all aware that a lot of people use Photoshop. That's fine. I feel like at the end of the day, I feel like this is a lot of people's careers now. Social media is a career now. Whether it be on all, you know, all platforms or just on YouTube or just on Instagram. Either way, they're people's careers now. They are their own brand. Yeah, I don't feel like there's anything wrong with photoshopping a picture. Actually, I'm going to use this fluffy guy here, this blue shade. But anyway, I feel like Photoshop, I feel like it's fine because I feel like, you know, we're all, it's a lot. I feel like you want to be clear on the pictures that you put out. Also, I feel like a lot of these people, because it is just them, or, you know, them and maybe their boyfriend, or them and maybe one of their friends who's a photographer, or maybe they hired a photographer or a videographer or something like that. I think they kind of have a limited time and limited space that they can kind of work with, because I don't think necessarily they're really like renting out their spaces or getting a permit to use their space for a photo shoot or something like that. So I can understand you want what you put out to look good, because that's gonna increase the quality of your content basically, and you are your brand, so you don't want to put out something that you don't like. So I get it, but I think, you know, it all depends on what your brand is too. I kind of feel like, ooh honey, this is intense, this blue. We're going with it. I gotta make a break. You want to put out the quality of content, but what is your brand necessarily? What is your brand? Some people, their brand is them just being real, them being themselves, them showing this is my imperfections and this is the reality of who I am, and I love myself, so I don't care. And those are all wonderful things that I think we need to see more of on Instagram. But then there are people who their brand might not so be body conscious. Their brand might be fashion. Their brand might not be so much life lessons and life hacks and growth and mental growth. You know, some people's is about growing their confidence and things you can do and stuff like that. So I get it, you know, but I think Photoshop is just, I don't think there's anything wrong with it, but I think it's just a little bit too much when your waist is this, because I don't have an hourglass waist, and then in your pictures your waist is this. I just think that is ridiculous going from. But honestly, I'm not really faulting anybody, because social media has kind of portrayed this image needing to have this hourglass figure. And there's nothing wrong with having an hourglass figure, and there's nothing wrong with not having an hourglass figure. I truthfully feel that way. A little small blender, blue shade here. And I'm just gonna go straight into my crease with the dark shade. I don't want to like call any names or anything like that, but there was a recent Instagram picture that was photoshopped, and it was just ridiculous. It didn't even look like the same person. I think like literally everybody did not even know that it was the same person. Okay, they take a picture and their bra strap is hanging out. Okay, your picture might not look as neat, as clean, and your bra strap's hanging out, so you might Photoshop that bra strap out. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Or say you have a breakout that day and it's really, really bad, but you want to produce good content, so you might Photoshop that breakout. I don't necessarily think that's a horrible thing, but if you're completely and totally Photoshopping yourself, I don't think it's a big, like completely and totally Photoshopping your nose. Just do a good nose contour. I feel like Photoshopping your nose, Photoshopping your neck, your chin, like just completely changing yourself, I feel like that's a little bit much. But at the end of the day, I think you do what you want to do. You know what I mean? I think, and I'm just kind of bringing that down in like a U, upside down U shape. But anyway. Just a Wet n Wild, like a upside down triangle fluff brush. This NYX, it already has the exact same concealer on it. Okay, we're back with that cut. Okay, but yeah, just anyway, like, what are your thoughts on Photoshop? You know, because you want to edit your pictures, you want to show your creativity in your editing as well too, because you know, some people, that's their thing, is editing and making a picture look cool. So you want to kind of show, like, you know, your skills and shade Yara. But yeah, I just kind of feel like, what are your theories, kind of the inside? Like, I don't know. Some people are like, oh, you know, if you Photoshop that much, it means like you self-hate yourself. But I don't necessarily know, because I kind of feel like if you hated yourself, wouldn't you just not post pictures at all? I mean, maybe, hey, you still want to make a career in social media, so you're like, okay, let me just, you know, post pictures but just Photoshop it, which I understand. Like, people are just, ooh, people can be harsh on the internet. I try not to say mean comments on the internet, like, towards anybody. Like, okay, you might have a thought about something, but truthfully keep your thoughts to yourself, because what is it doing you to say something mean to somebody? What are you getting out of that? Like, is that making you feel better about yourself? And I feel like at that point we're just like 12-year-old bullies at that point, if we're getting satisfaction on that. Now, some people who are on the internet are actually 12 years old. So that's that. But I just feel like boozing.
But yeah, so like, how do you guys feel about that? I just think like,
and do you call people out on that? Like, I know there was a picture posted recently where it was like the tiniest bit of Photoshop, and truthfully, like, I wouldn't even be able to tell. I had to keep looking at the beginning one and the last one, like the photoshopped one and the regular one, to figure it out, which one was the photoshopped one, and really see where it was even photoshopped at. Like, I don't know, are you guys that, like, are people that serious, or do you guys personally feel it's that serious to call people out on their Photoshop? Like, if it looks like a completely different person, I'm like, okay. Like, okay, that looks like a completely different person. I'm not even really drinking. I forgot. I don't know. So now I'm going to take the NYX crystal liner in the shade Crystal Gunmetal. And I'm just going to do that down. And then I'm just going to do the other eye. But yeah, so my Instagram is still like basic Instagrams. I don't Photoshop my pictures. But I don't know. What do you think? So I have this little angled brush from ColourPop. I cut it a little bit, just want to make sure it's dry. So basically, I have these two. I think these are by Model's Own. I have these two like thick shades here of glitter. It's like a dark blue and a light blue. Alright, so basically I mixed the two shades up. I'm going to take my glitter glue, the NYX glitter glue. Basically, I'm going to do the wing. So I am out of shot for a lot of this, but essentially I just made a wing line with the glitter glue, and then I just took the glitter and went back over the wing line. This look is becoming super avant-garde. So yeah, what do you think about that? I think it can be detrimental to people's opinions of themselves and views of themselves, but because so many people do Photoshop themselves, only thing I'm gonna say is everybody and their mom does not have an hourglass perfect figure, okay? I'm just gonna say that, because if you look on your Instagram feed, or I know personally on mine, because of what I like to look at, like I like to look at like fashion, fitness stuff, everybody and their mom has an hourglass figure, and I just personally feel like that's just not, it's just not. But think about in your regular everyday basis, do you see people every single day who are shaped like that? Majority wise, like, does everyone you see on your daily whatever commute to school or walk through campus or whatever, does everybody look like that? And they have this weird show called Love Island. Now, you can't really watch it in the US, but it's like this weird dating show where a bunch of people like go into like this island villa thing. I don't even know what the heck a villa is, honestly. I guess it's like a resort. I don't know. But anyway, they go into this like villa. I think they're in like Spain somewhere. And essentially, And essentially they like swap people in and out. People get voted off and new people come in to this island basically. And the goal is to like find love, is to find a general connection with somebody. But I don't know. I look into it. It's just like, okay, so it's like if you put 5 girls on an island, you put 5 boys on an island, and you might swap in a new person every single time, because ultimately you still want to win the money. I just feel like a lot of people at this point get on these types of shows to boost their careers or their brand or their business, whatever that may be. And that's completely fine. Whoa, this look is just whoa. That's completely fine, but I feel like interesting. I feel like it would be hard to kind of find love. And then when they leave this island, if they get voted off, if they win, they like actually stay together. Well, they usually don't. I don't know. I just think like, can you find love on a like hand-selected TV dating show? Whoa. Oh my god. I'm gonna do the rest of my face. So I kind of did like my base, and my Mimosa is literally all gone. I'm trying to babysit bullshit here, which is Ife? I don't know. Let's see. What's something going on? Let's talk about shows. Let me do it. Spoiler alert. Okay. Orange is the New Black. Season 6 came out. I don't even know what day it came out. I guess it came out on Friday because that's when I saw it on there, or maybe I'm late, but I had no idea. So I've been watching it. I feel like it's more episodes than normal. Isn't it normally like 9 episodes? But this season has like 11 or 12. I'm like, I can't stay awake because, you know, they're like an hour long. Usually I'm able to watch it in like 2 days, but I'm on my 3rd day of watching it, and I'm a little disappointed in myself because we'll come back to Orange is the New Black, but I found this weird show. Ooh, look at that. Very raccoon meets mermaid. Anyway, really weird show called Dark Tourist. Basically, it's like a documentary with this like journalist from New Zealand, and he goes around to like these weird, desolate, oh my god, this is really cool, countries, and he like goes to weird, like off limits, like he goes into war zones, or like toxic, not toxic, but like war zones, or like places that have like crazy radiation, and he like visits these like really hard to get in. A lot of them are really even hard to get into places and really top secret. He ends up like getting arrested in a couple of the episodes. Just gonna like, this has nothing on it. I'm just buffing this out. I think it's from my mermaid collection from Wet n Wild, this cool little thing, and I'm gonna use this in my inner corner. But yeah, it's crazy. Like, he goes to these weird places where they have like, they do crazy rituals, and they have like these weird leaders, like these weird countries. He goes to this one country I've literally never heard of. Like, I don't even know if it's like documented on a map. Like, that's how secretive it is. It's crazy. He goes to this one country where they like unbury their dead every year. I look like rainbow fish. Does anybody remember that? No? Okay. I have been dead for like 17 years. And every year they watch her. I'm like, if you guys keep doing that, like, she's gonna break apart. It's just weird. It's a weird show. Very interesting show. It's called Dark Tourism. Okay, so that is it. This is the finished look. As you can see, let me lift my bangs back. Yeah, basically this is the look today. I hope everybody enjoyed this video. I'm interested in a lot of different things, so I hope you guys like this, and thank you so much for watching. You can follow me on Instagram. You can leave a comment down below, or subscribe. You don't have to subscribe. You can honestly just leave a comment down below. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. I don't know, I gotta find a little outro thing, like a little reverse, like I want to do the, like, what's that thing where they like I don't know. We'll work on it. But thank you.